Okay, this is number 5 of our graphing review for the final exam. And we are going to graph the exponential function f of x equals e to the x minus 3 plus 2. So what I want us to do first is I want us to look at the function f of x equals e to the x power. Okay, and when I graph f of x equals e to the x power, my graph looks like this. Okay, so that is the graph of f of x equals e to the x power. Now, on this graph, we are going to have a horizontal shift that is related to the x minus 3, and then we are going to have a vertical shift that is related to the plus 2. Okay? Now, if you remember, anytime that you were dealing with a horizontal shift where the x minus 3 comes into play, you are dealing with opposite value. So if we have x minus 3, that actually means we are going to move the graph to the right 3 because it is opposite value when we are talking about left to right. Always opposite when we're dealing with the x. So we are going to move it to the right 3. Now the plus 2 focuses on our y, so that is up and down. Okay, and whenever we deal with the y value or the up and down, it is true to the value. So our graph is going to move to the right 3 spaces and up 2 spaces. Okay, so I'm going to take this point right here. I'm going to change colors. And I am going to move my y-intercept up 2 spots and over to the right 3. So that is going to be for this function right here. So I'm doing this function in red. That is going to be my, I've moved my y-intercept. And so now I can do the rest of my graph like that. So in red, I have f of x equals e to the x minus 3 plus 2. Now, I want to talk a little bit about calculator keystrokes because it is a good idea to always check these graphs in your calculator. So in your calculator, for your calculator keystrokes, it's really important to make sure that x minus 3 is part of your exponent, okay? So depending on the type of calculator you have, the first thing that you're going to put in is your e. Then you're going to put in your caret top. And then what I would encourage you to do is put that x minus 3 in parentheses. Because when we put that caret top in there and we have that x minus 3 in parentheses, we are ensuring that the calculator knows that that x minus 3 is part of your exponent. Now, some of the newer calculators, you can look at it and tell, but that always guarantees it. And even with the new calculators, it'll be fine if you have that in parentheses. Then we have our plus 2, because that is affecting our y value. So right here, those are our calculator keystrokes, because our calculator only does what we tell it to do. So there is our graph.